Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're going to be doing another episode in our Legendary Empire campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. It's going to be Mortal Empires, just making sure we got the recording going here. It's going to be Mortal Empires, Steel Faith Overhaul mod. Balthasar as our principal Legendary Lord. Let me make sure I have disk space for this too. I think I have. Forgot to check before I started this. Yeah, we're good. Okay, alright, let's do this. Okay, we'll try to keep this to an hour if we can. I know I always say that. You know, it's always the conflict between wanting a good fight, but also...
Do not waste my potential.
Okay, let's do this. Wanting a good fight, but also trying to keep it to an hour. If it takes longer in order to get a good fight, then that's what we'll do. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I can actually get siege towers. Okay, so it only takes 6 in this game. And 3 for a battering ram. And I think battering ram is a lot more powerful. I think I remember... I didn't read all of the patch notes that they've done forever on this patch, but... Wow, it is a 60 stack of them, and they have a base 65 damage. These things are sweet. Okay. What do they have? I'm not... Halberdiers are no concern. None of my units are mounted. For that reason, so they're not really vulnerable to halberdiers. That's why I don't have these guys on horses, because I just want to send them into infantry lines. I don't need to flank with them. I don't think I have them on horses. We do have banishment, so that should help us clean up infantry. I was really worried about the crossbow. They have 4 crossbowmen and a company militia, which is not going to matter that much. Okay, I think we can light them up. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crossbowmen with a lot of upgrades. Their infantry line, I mean, the scariest thing are the great swords and like these lords are going to be difficult to deal with, but if we kill everybody else, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. I don't think I want to raid the top part. Empire Siege Tower. I don't particularly need to ram down the gate. Okay, they might still be winded. I thought that if they were in a town, then the winded didn't apply, but maybe it does. Okay, let's just do it. I think we can do it on one turn here. It would be nice if we could get this and then rotate down to save our other town. It may not happen that way. If we take this, we could go for peace with them, which would force them to stop raiding us. I don't know if they're going to do that or not, but they might be scared for their life if we do that. Then they would, I mean, they have Hochland right now, because they wiped out Hochland. So they wouldn't be out of the game, necessarily, but they might be scared. What do they have here? Okay, those are just arrow slits instead of cannons, so... Yeah, I think I can maybe deal with this. I'm trying to think, so the range here is this. Range here is this.
General! Mortar!
Trying to spread them out so that it's less likely that those arrows are going to hit us. Well, I mean, we could put them behind trees also. That would block some arrow fire. It blocks cannons more than it blocks arrows. I think this is probably fine. I mean, we could even pull them back a little bit more.
Black powder blast! Our weapons are yours!
That's fine.
Mortar!
Now, I don't know. Maybe they might sally out on us. If they sally out, that's going to be bad. So what we want to do is try to knock out, like, this wall. So we want to hide these guys back here a little bit so they don't take the shots because they don't have shields. You want to line up like right here, I guess. Spaghetti line. Probably like this. Then we only have these two towers shooting at us. We'll put these guys over here, so maybe they put troops over here. We just want to get them spread out a little bit. Put these guys out here too. Now, if they're just firing at single units, they're not really going to hit that many. Are these guys hidden? Yeah, they're hidden. Well, are these...
Crossbows ready, General!
Let's go ahead and move these guys up here. Take out that tower.
No lingering. The ground quakes. I am supreme. At speed. Take position.
Dang, they can still fire all the way out there? I thought... Oh, that's their range. Wow, they have a lot of range. Okay.
Ready for war! At speed! The Empire endures! General!
Jesus, that's wiping out my Outriders.
Take the ground! For Helden Hammer!
God, those do a lot.
No lingering! At speed! Take the ground!
This guy have the Seed of Rebirth? I don't remember. Yeah, he does. Okay, so he should be regenerating.
To battle! Formation, march! Go! Take the ground! As one, march! No lingering! Yes, sir! Quickly! Take position! Go!
So we're trying to knock out these towers.
Curse the foe! Break that machine! Cannons fire! Cannons fire! Pick your targets! Crossbowmen! To battle! Yes, sir! Quickly! Through the cannons! Yes, my lord! Ready!
Yes, they're trying to dodge these mortars.
Run! For the
go ahead and halt. I don't want to use up all of my ammo.
Crossbows ready, General! Go! By Galmaraz! By Ulrich's Ruff! Sigmar calls! Shoot! Crossbowmen! Take aim! The Empire endures! At speed! Sigmar calls! Missiles will
Just had to thin them out a little bit.
For the twin-tailed comet! Crossbows ready, General! Ready, my lord! Taking position! Take the ground! Crossbows ready, General! Take the ground! Finding range, sir! No lingering! Launch! Missiles at the ready! Marina, guide our aim! We are Sigmar's heirs! Crossbowmen! Steady, men! Take the ground! Crossbows ready, General! Sigmar! Guide our fire! Find your targets! Spot us the target! Launch! The Empire is yours! Missiles at the ready! Understood! At speed! Break that machine! Break that machine! Sigmar commands! By Ulrich's wrath! To battle!
I don't know how they're manning this when nobody's standing there. But okay, sure.
At speed! For Heldenhammer! For Heldenhammer! Take aim!
We need to be a little bit more conservative with our ammo.
By Galmaraz! Take the ground! Taking position! For Heldenhammer! Missiles at the ready! Yes, sir, quickly! Yes, quickly!
I don't know how they're manning that. I mean, I could go ahead and knock out this tower. Seems like it's causing some
Take
problems.
the ground! Mortar!
I really don't want to have to waste mortar stuff. Let's just go ahead and run over here with the mortars. We don't have to.
Guides us. At speed! Moving now!
Okay, there we go. Hit these guys.
Yes, sir! Crossbowman! Ready!
We really have to thin out a lot of this stuff because we cannot beat them in like traditional, combat here.
Ready for war!
Yes! Quick march!
Crossbows ready, General! Fire! For Heldenhammer! By Galmaraz! Shoot! Crossbowmen! Ready for war! Mortar! Move out! Take aim! The Empire endures! Mortar! State troops ready! Detachments move! Fire! Spotter's the target! Crossbow ready, General! Which target, General? Cannons fire! Sigma guides us! Crossbowmen! In your sights! We are Sigma's heirs! No lingering! Ulrich's take retreat! Crossbowmen! Find your targets! Ready for war! Sigma guides us! Crossbows ready, General! Find your targets! Water! Ready ammunition! Ah! Water! Stop!
Can we
Pick your targets!
fire on these guys?
Strike that machine! Cannons fire! We are Sigma's heirs! Formation, march!
I know it's going to be a really long siege, but this is like a very technical siege. Like we have to do a lot of damage with our missile units.
March!
'Cause we cannot beat. It's going to be hard enough to beat their guys.
Water!
So we have to make sure that we are thinning them out very well. Especially just any kind of infantry.
The Empire endures! Fire! By Ulrich's wrath! Yes, sir! For Sigma! Fire! Yes, sir! Quickly! Find your targets! Through the cannons! Pick your targets!
We're almost out of ammo with our mortars.
We serve the Emperor!
We still have our magic, which is useful. Uh-oh.
Taking position! Yes,
A
sir!
little too far. I mean, they're out of ammo anyway, so it's not a huge deal, but...
Crossbowman! For Heldenhammer! No lingering! Water! Take that machine! Understood! Taking aim! Sigma! Guide our fire! Take position! Crossbows ready, General! We are Sigma's heirs!
What is this guy? Oh, these are great swords. Oh, I didn't even notice they were great swords right there. They're hiding.
For Sigma! Fire! Yes, sir. Ready
Yeah,
to
fire on those
fire.
great swords. Oh, they drop down.
For Heldenhammer!
They're out. Oh, were they actually sallying out? No, some of their people are just running.
We are Sigma's heirs!
Wolfkin.
Yes, my lord. Crossbowmen! Yes, sir!
Oh, right there, right there.
Shoot it!
Hit those crossbowmen.
The Empire endures!
Alright, our mortars are out of juice.
My orders stand!
I want to save my magic until we're actually involved in combat where I can hold them still.
Crossbowmen! Launch! For Heldenhammer! Shoot! Finding range, sir! We obey! Crossbows ready, General! By Ulrich's wrath! Missiles will fly! Fire!
We didn't do a lot of damage to their great swords. We got other stuff. I guess I could come up here and try to fire some with the outriders, but
Quick march!
they're not really that good in siege type of, you know, things. Okay.
To battle! Kick them off! By God, morass!
Okay, this should be done. Yeah, they're running.
Ready for war! For Heldenhammer!
Where are these guys? Okay, these guys have quite a bit of ammo left.
Bring it down!
Oh, crap, I forgot they still have that tower manned. Right there. I want these great swords. I want the great swords down. Come here, come here, come here. Stop, stop, stop. Who has ammo? These guys. Like, they don't have shields. They have a lot of armor, but they don't have shields, I think. And they are just... I mean, I can deal with their other units. It's just those great swords are a huge issue. They have some fresh crossbowmen. They're about to put up on those walls, probably. We want to watch and see. Oh, they're actually able to fire on me from here. Wow, how'd they find that angle? Can I fire on them from there? Wow, that arc is pretty good. Okay, so we're kind of able to fire on them.
Ready for war!
These guys have a little bit of ammo left.
Crossbowmen, formation march! By Ulrich's wrath!
We gotta make sure we get as many as we possibly can dead. Gotta use all that ammo. I don't want to use any magic on these guys because they'll just run. I can't use magic up here. I don't think. Wait, let me use the banishment up there? No. It doesn't let you use magic on top of the rafters, which is, I guess, fair. I don't know. It might make it a little too easy if you could do that, so. We're running out of ammo, but we're about to get there, dudes. Yeah, they brought their missile troops down from over here. Okay. Well, we thinned them out a lot. Is it enough? These handgunners, the Free Company militia.
We serve France!
Can't quite get the angle on them. Okay, alright, well, we're gonna have to come up here and beat down the door then.
We're Sigmar's heirs.
8. We'll make this guy 7.
Moving now.
These guys still do have a little bit left.
Sigmar, guide our fire. For Sigmar, fire. Ready for war. Take aim. Yes, sir. To battle. Moving now. Outriders. No lingering. No lingering.
Get out of that. How? Quit trolling. We're not in that radius. Okay.
Crossbowmen. For Heldenhammer.
Really wish I had more ammo now.
Listen
But, I mean, there's just so many things that you need
Quick march.
at some point, you know?
March to battle. Moving out. Swordsmen to battle. Now.
That's everyone that has ammo, except for these outriders, and I just don't think they're gonna get good shots. I could see if they get a couple of shots in here. Typically, they just miss a lot. So if we break down the doors, though...
protects us.
Okay, so it took some collateral damage from all the mortar fire. How long is it going to take to break these down?
Die, traitor! Outriders!
They're actually getting kills. They're getting a couple, I guess.
The Empire endures!
Doing any gate damage at all. A little bit. We don't need that many on the gate. We can just do, just have the longswords beat on it. That's it. Everyone else can just chill, I guess.
Ready to smite!
Whoa, 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 whoa,
To
whoa.
battle!
Too close to the free company.
By Ulrich's wrath, go! Formation, march! Take position!
Where are the great swords? Hello? Oh, they are here, beating it down. Okay, it's just gonna take a while.
I hope that powder's dry.
They have shields, so hopefully
Warrior priest!
that'll be alright.
Cavalry ready!
We're just gonna save this ammo.
The Empire endures!
We're taking a couple arrow shots. It's fine. We have shields. We have a lot of armor. Yeah, they're gonna hit somebody every now and then. Can we just... Guys,
For Heldenhammer!
this way.
Moving
There
now!
you go.
Formation, march! As long as we draw breath, they will die!
Let's form up this way. Yeah, they're about out of ammo, so... If they're using their entire, like, ammo line to kill a third of my swordsmen, sure. Okay, got the gates down.
Swordsman! We are Sigmar's heirs! Quick march! Formation march! Great swords!
Look at those cav there, those Empire Knights.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
I want it. Come on, come down here. There we go.
Swordsmen!
I can charge into you.
Get them!
Actually, hold on. Please, guys out. Please,
Take
guys
the
out.
ground!
Can I bring in these outriders?
To battle! At speed! Yes, sir! Quickly! Moving now!
No. Get over here. Get over here.
Outriders! No lingering!
Where are those great swords? They're back up there.
Sigmar guides us! Shields up! Yes, General! At speed! To battle! Yes, sir! Quickly!
No. Where are the great swords?
Formation! March! Fight!
I mean, I don't like using my ammo on this guy, but I can't go in there without him. so that's just a waste of ammo. Alright, so we're gonna have to go in then. They're gonna be able to come in and surround me. I guess we'll just hold our ammo. We can use that later to maybe finish some people off. And I guess we might as well bring these guys in for a little bit of moral support or something. Okay, this guy is actually on a horse. I forgot I put him on a horse.
Swordsman! Battle awaits! Enemy wizards! We are ready! Great swords! Outriders!
These cav could just charge on us like any moment.
Soldiers of the Empire! Light is might!
Here we go. Now they're all coming in.
At the ready! Sigmar commands! For France!
I think these are their guys. Yeah.
Now!
We shall live! I speak, you act! Look out! Spellcaster! For Heldenhammer! The Empire! Retreat! Yours! Ulrich will! The Empire endure! Die, traitor! The gods have abandoned us! I am prepared!
They are in diamond formation. That does not bode well for us. So expensive. I mean, we could try to banish, but if they run, try it. They look like they're just chilling.
Is might.
It did some damage, not enough though. Yeah, that's not worth.
Comet! Is might. Enemy wizard spotted! To battle! Now! Don't give them an inch! The gods abandoned us!
Haste gold magic.
They are using see to it! Charge!
Attack!
Sir! War!
Bow before me!
Yeah, that's just much more cost efficient. That channel, that other thing is just, it's pretty bad. It's about as bad as I remember.
Swordsman! At speed! For Heldenhammer! On the
Knock him out a little bit.
The winds blow strong! Ready to smite! The gods have abandoned us! Flee! Great swords! Run! By Ulrich's wrath! Retreat! Chant the battle hymns! Take position! Take the ground! Flee! No lingering! Swordsmen! For the Emperor! Obey! Captain of the Empire! Yes, my lord!
For Heldenhammer!
Die, traitor!
Armor melts.
Oh god, are these the crazy ones? These are the crazy ones, yeah.
The Empire endures! For France! My orders stand!
They turn around. They're like, nope.
Don't stop until they're all dead! Attack! War! The enemy saints! Die, traitor! Outriders! Light wizard! Retreat!
We're about out of
Swordsman!
magic.
Helden hammer! Fire ready the men! Kill everything! Quick march!
Those guys are running again.
Gods have abandoned us! Farewell! Go! No lingering!
Some of these archers are back.
Empire endures!
Some fresh swordsmen coming in here.
Moving now!
I really have to be very scared of these knights.
Swordsman! To battle! Destroy it!
Okay, so that's a pretty weak charge from them.
Soldiers of the Empire! At speed! Sigma Force! Battle!
Wall of metal!
These guys are pretty magic resistant, I think.
Great sword! Sigma demands blood!
Balthasar, get!
Die, traitor!
Can't decide. I think maybe just doing the rust.
The Empire endures! Snap them aside! Attack! Great swords! Charge!
I don't know if doing the...
For
I don't know what would be more helpful here.
Right of battle, traitor! Illumination upon them! Now! Sigma commands! Ready for war! Outriders! Taking position! Run! Take the ground!
Now, if I can sneak around behind him and shoot him in the back, that would be delightful.
Steady, men! To battle! Sigma calls!
Put this wizard over here.
Ready for war!
Him over here.
Charge!
Our steeds are restless! Go! Yes, sir! Quickly!
Am I going to be able to run through?
Traitor! Now we strike! Forward
Or through these guys and just get to the back?
By Ulrich's wrath! Great swords!
Let's get these great swords over here so they get a bonus against infantry.
Sigma! Ready for war! War! Sigma, preserve us! We obey!
I think we just killed them all trying to run through.
Formation, march! No lingering! In the name of the twin-tailed
But we did get a nice position here with those that are left, I think. Shoot these guys in the back.
Arena, listen! Charge! Prepare for combat! Sigma! Go! Outriders! Hold and drive!
Yeah, I killed a lot of them, but we do have a good position now where we can shoot these guys in the back.
I am supreme!
The Empire endures! Shield of faith! Very well! Now! Crossbowmen! We prepare for combat! War! Ulrich's teeth! Soldiers of the
Come in here for overwhelming numbers with our archers. They're not really going to do anything to them probably, but you know what? It'll give us a morale bonus, I think. I think they're all about to run. These guys ran. There's just an overwhelming number of people here.
Already stop! Sigma calls!
Sigma! Prepare for combat! Outriders! Fire! Fire!
Fire on him. Come on, shoot him in the back. There we go.
Fight! Die, traitor!
I don't know why we stopped shooting.
traitor! Die, traitor! Our orders! The chance of a battle!
Why are we running into... No. I don't know why we're running into combat with them. Those things are intense. What do they have left? Okay, so they have 1 battalion of Free Company.
Outriders! Prepare for combat! Swordsmen!
Shaman!
Light is might! We are Sigma's heirs! What awaits?
Make sure those guys get off the field. Not with them around. Those things are serious.
Traitor! At speed! Taking aim! Now! Great swords! Quick march!
Don't charge with
To
great swords first.
battle! Awaiting
Okay, whatever, that's
orders!
fine.
By Ulrich's wrath! Take position! As an order!
Ready!
Don't stop until the winds blow strong!
This is a battle and a half.
Moving out! We obey! Outriders! Go! Listen up! For Helm and Hammer! Curse the foe! No lingering! By Ulrich!
Oh, you take it a lot faster. That's cool. When you have overwhelming force. Yeah, let's just have these guys chase. They can't fire while moving.
Understood!
I can, though.
Bow before me!
Great swords! Attack!
We'll have the great swords chase those guys just so they can't ever rally. Have everyone else in here.
The Empire endures!
By my will alone! Feel my heart!
These guys are still hanging on, baby. Everyone's dead, but they're here, good to go.
Yes, my lord!
Ah,
We are
yes.
Sigma's heirs! Ah!
Those things are probably like tier 5 CAD. They're super expensive, I would think. I mean, maybe not, but those things look pretty real with their damage.
They will pay!
Heavy armor piercing, too. They might even be like a legendary unit. I don't know.
Attack!
Get them!
Die, traitor!
Okay, we're gonna see if we can kill this guy. Alright, crossbowman, just get off of there, man. Y'all aren't doing any damage. I think we might take the stronghold before we can get him. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, okay, it's gonna let us get him anyways. Make sure we kill him. I didn't even use the channeling staff, but they didn't have any magic, so it didn't really matter. Yeah, banishment, trash. At least when I tried to use it on the cab, I mean, they were standing perfectly still, and it just went right on top of them and still did not kill very many. So yeah, moving vortex spells, not amazing. Yeah, it was pretty close. But we got a pretty good amount of kills with our mortars. The crossbowman killed a zillion, which was great. Great swords put in some work. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, their great swords did a little bit of stuff. Their crossbowmen did some stuff. These guys did a lot. But we pretty much neutralized everything else. We're definitely going to occupy that.
Ulrich's will!
Sweet, Armor of Destiny. Got Middenland. Trespasser, that's fine. Our territory's lost. -8 growth. -2 public order everywhere. -4 leadership. It's rough. Okay, bold. Leadership, Honor of Destiny, couple ranks. Sweet.
I am the Supreme Patriarch.
Can't get that replenishment yet. We could get a warhorse, but I kind of like for him to be on ground. 5 more melee defense is good.
Do not waste my potential.
Oh, Ostland has this stuff up here. Okay. They took this from... Is Nordland even in the game anymore? No, Nordland lost to Ostland.
Who calls?
So Ostland is strength rank 2. Now they only have 5 provinces left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kislev has everything else. Up there. We cannot confederate with Kislev, which is unfortunate because they have a lot of stuff. But okay, what did we win? Okay, we got a blacksmith, which is great because now we can hire this stuff over here, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, Knights of the White Wolf. Yes, so they are tier 5, like we anticipated. They are fairly expensive, but not more so than other cav. What is this? The Middenheim Great Temple of Ulrich. Gives us Warrior Priest. You can hire Witch Hunters anywhere on the map, which is great. +5 Public Order. +4 for Warrior Priest and Witch Hunters there. +16 Untainted. Which is massive. And then 4 in adjacent provinces, which is good. What else? Melee attack in the province. These White Wolf. Okay, so these guys seem pretty legit. They don't have shields, so that's a thing. Leadership, they're slower than some of the other ones. Melee defense is a bit lower, but my god, 65 armor piercing. 40 charge. They have diamond formation. And then frenzy, so really they have 51 melee attack effectively. Or 50 melee attack effectively, and 12% extra damage. Immune to psych. A little bit of armor resistance. I mean, I think these are the strongest cav that I've seen. Some of the strongest cav. Their charge bonus is lower. Their charge bonus is lower for sure. It gets 40, and I think the Blazing Sun... Compare them to these guys. These guys are similar to Blazing Sun. So 115. So these guys only have 54 charge. I thought the Blazing Sun had like 70. Maybe I'm thinking of the Reichsguard. Let me see. They have 70. Okay, so these guys have bigger charge, bigger armor, more melee defense, less melee attack. And the big one is they don't do armor piercing, do very much armor piercing. None of these do. That's only 17 pierce. So that's what makes these so huge. Now, how do they compare to demigriffs, though, is a big question. They're a lot cheaper than demigriffs. These are 720. They do 40 pierce. They get 35 bonus versus large, though, which is huge. 48 pierce and 18 versus infantry. These have the vigor stat and lance. There's only 22 of them in a stack though, which is both good and bad, as I described before. So they don't have as much potential damage because there's not as many units of them, but they do just last longer. Okay, so these have no shields. These have silver shields. 86 combat effectiveness. 81 with the plus 35 option. But this is a 60 stack, 120, a little bit less speed, but 50 base melee attack, which is really high. Less on the charge, but 40 piercing. I think they're really good. Now, tier 5 is really high. I was hoping, like, maybe tier 4. I suspected they'd be tier 5, though. Oh, they are tier 3. Okay, they are tier 3. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking of this Temple of Ulrich. Okay, so they are tier 3. Good. 5% for Cav. Faction-wide weapon strength. So this, I can hire this at tier 3 and get some of these. Well, that's what I want. Because that makes them really special and cool. Because the other stuff that can compare with them, like these demigriffs, I think these are the best tier 3, for sure. I don't know, Reichsguard are good, Blazing Sun are good. They're good in different ways, but these are the most damaging tier 3. They have a lot of perks that are nice. So yeah, we'll definitely want to pull those out. Alright, so what do we put here right now? Does it not have anything for these guys? Witch Hunter Retinue, Sigmarite Disciple. This is all the same. This is not as good as the Altdorf College of Magic, which does add in a bit more. Okay. So this is just your special building that allows you to hire all the stuff at tier 5. Wolfkin. And it allows you to have witch hunters everywhere and recruitment rank for witch hunters and priests. Okay, that's legit. It's going to be a long time before we can get that, though. Okay, so what do we want right now? We have 102 growth, which is looking good. Public order is an issue. Corruption is an issue. Now, are we getting corruption from that event? No, because the event hasn't spawned yet. We do want this, so we can hire all of our cool cav. Okay, so do we just go with public order then? Money's important also, but I need to stabilize this public order. Growth is good, but tier 3 frankly is good enough for now. But getting to the tier 5 is cool and everything, but the tier 3 is fine. I don't even think we'll need to build this if we get to the tier 5. Yeah, I think we just go with public order. Right now, and then we can go for this. Now, this is Knights of the White Wolf. Does the Karaberg thing give a bonus for that? Empire Knights, Reichsguard, Blazing Sun, Demigriff. Okay, so it does not do Knights of the White Wolf. Whatever. I don't remember if this one over here does that either. Empire Knights and Demigriffs. Okay, so they both affect Demigriff and Empire Knights. Blazing Sun, Reichsguard, but it's not any of these Panther House, whatever, White Wolf stuff. Okay. Okay, I would really like to stabilize this public works. I need to go home and deal with this public order stuff very soon.
The Empire.
They're about to siege, and I really don't want them to knock out Tabelheim. So we might have to dash over here first, and then dash back over there. Owlheart is on the docket. Let's go ahead and upgrade Owlheart here. Start getting some public order around here. Yeah, there's gonna be some issues over here.
For the wisdom of the land.
These guys might attack me over here any day. Hold on. What was that? Okay, this scaling... How did they take this with such few forces? Okay, so scaling does have this now. Nice, nice. That means I can go retake it from them without going to war with Britannia.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Britannia.
Yes? It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day. The Empire. Come then.
I don't
Only
remember if I
Sigmar's
did
God.
diplomacy
Very well.
this turn. Obviously not. Okay, there we go. Sweet. I would not mind getting a confederation with them, if possible.
So, approach us, friend, and make your... The Empire. Greetings on behalf
Okay.
of the Empire.
Yes.
Now, what
All right.
brings
So
you
they're
here with a
good with
sheathed
a
blade?
peace. Let me see. I think that's something I'm interested in. I really don't want to have to come over here to deal with that. Although I'm gonna have to come over here to deal with this. Her gig is nothing hardly. Although it's probably still gonna make me siege it.
By the comet.
Is there something else I can do once I get this? Okay, so I could get peace for 10 turns. Dash down here, deal with Altdorf, take out scaling. Do I have a non-aggro? I don't have a non-aggro with these guys, so if they have a problem with us still, we could just go take their stuff. Just go kill them.
Onward!
So that's an option. We could come over here and deal with this, which would be nice. You take the tax off of that so that we buy one more turn. Okay, I think I'm interested. I'm interested in peace for 10 turns. Then we can go kill them if we want to after that.
I will not
It'll give us time to do some bookkeeping around here.
I am ready.
Okay.
Are you?
So, makes sense. We just
So-
destroyed them. They're very scared, probably.
I
right
will
now.
listen, but my time is short.
They can have this little dinky territory if they want to make peace with us. I mean, I don't think they're going to give us all of this. I mean, it says hi. says low. I mean... It says high. I mean, in theory, they should accept anything that's high. I just don't know if they can do multiple treaties in one turn.
As you say, sir.
Oh, they can. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so they're a little grumpy with us, but...
What? By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Did we get... I don't remember. Did we get military access? We did. Okay, so we can run through without making them mad. Okay. Yeah, sure. I mean... If they want to chill... And have this little... backwater area, that's fine. Okay, so Tabelheim's all good again. Now the question is, do I run over here and deal with this, or do I run over here and deal with
Praise Sigma.
this first? I guess this first, and then we'll just see if we can save them over here in time. Having the movement buff would be very nice right here. How much fur are we selling? Are we at capacity on fur? We have a lot of trade agreements. Okay, so we could upgrade the fur. That's 10 more fur. Sure. I think one extra upgrade is nice, because we have like 1 million trade partners right now.
Yes? The Empire.
Okay, so
What?
we got trade agreement
Who
with
calls?
them.
Sigma's will.
We don't care about Marienburg that much, but...
Come then. Only Sigma's god. Absolutely not.
Okay. Yerevan.
You dare?
You guys want to trade? You want to hang out with us?
This night.
Very unfriendly. Yeah. Okay, we got the text. It did all that. Got... Okay, he is ranked 10, so we could move him over to here if we wanted to. +3 for battle wizards. We don't have that yet, but that will be a thing soon. The construction cost is fine. Local recruitment, vigor loss, -5% for all units. I mean, that could be pretty sweet too. Reload time, missile damage, artillery. 5% for all units. We don't have Cav yet, though. How much would 5% for all units would give me?
It is time.
150 gold per turn. 10% for Cav gives me about 100 gold per turn. Or 10% for artillery. 80 gold per turn. But it makes them a lot more efficient in terms of damage. Okay, I think that's fine.
The nation falls.
Make sure we've got everything going the way we want it. Okay, we do want growth. We also want that other chapter house, though, so we can get some Karaberg Knights. Do we want to get rid of the growth or the money? The growth doesn't matter as much, because we're going to be able to make almost everything we want out of Altdorf. So I think we can get rid of the 30 growth. Let's get rid of that. Then we can make the other Karaberg thing there. Okay, Ostermark is having some problems, but we can buy an extra turn there. How much longer? We have 4 turns on this. I mean, what can we hire here? We can hire recruitment of huntsmen. Huntsmen, pretty much all we can. We're about to get 4 extra. That's too expensive for that, I think. It does unlock the recruitment of huntsmen. We're about to get 4 public order off of this, and then 1 extra off of that, so it'll take us down to 5. In theory, we could buy an additional turn if we keep the taxes off. We could hire, like, Carl or something here. What does this give us? Gives us 1 extra swordsman and free company, and that will give us a lot of extra stuff. That's only in Essen, though. Okay, so this place is still just going to be 16. So if I drop in Carl, we'll wait on Carl. I could drop in Carl and recruit. We'll hold off on that for money. We'll be a little greedy still. Okay, so everywhere else is fine. Ostermark. Growth is kind of okay, I guess. Could get something a little spicier than that. It's all good. We'll wait on Balthasar to come down here to build up some of this stuff. Let's make sure everybody's moved. This guy has not moved.
Power within prayer. Onwards.
Pop him over here. He might give some public order. He's got an agitator. He'll lower it down 1, which could actually be relevant. Okay. We'll be able to pick it up the pace soon. It's just, it's very technical. Like, we have to be very careful with our diplomacy, very careful with our movements, our recruitment, our money management. All of that is very, very important to keep track of right now in our planning. Once we move forward in some turns, we'll be able to, you know, get our turns going much faster. But Empire, like I said earlier, there's just so much going on and so many different options, and you just have to be very careful because we just don't know who's going to turn on us, who's going to fight us, which sort of units we're going to need. It's difficult. I mean, vampires could turn on us any moment. You know, scaling could roll up with like a couple of 20 stacks on our shore any moment. Nuln could turn on us. Any of these people could turn on us. In theory. So they have added in some extra like diplomacy stuff to make it a little easier to bargain with the Empire. So that's interesting, but that makes sense sort of from the Imperial perspective and like trying to unite these people. The Scourge of Aquitaine. Oh, never seen that unit before. That army. But they balanced out that with additional public order problems, right? So you've got all this Skaven stuff can happen now. You've got crazy rebellions that can happen. So yeah, it is, in theory, a little bit easier to manage some properties, right? Is there already a... I didn't think there was a rebellion. Where's this rebellion? Oh, it's imminent. Okay. How are we looking on time? Are we already over? Yeah, we're over. We'll go ahead and call it for this episode.
I serve Sigma.
A lot of interesting stuff going on here. These guys are just kind of running on our territory. Do we have military access with them?
The Empire.
We don't. They just don't care. I don't know why they're running over here. There might be scaling or something running through here. They aren't at war with scaling, though. They are strength number 1. It's possible they could be rolling up on us. They do have a non-aggression. Usually that they don't turn on you like that, although sometimes they do. Sometimes they break their treaty. They said they
Servant of
distrust the
faith.
Empire. I don't think they're going to be sieging us. I mean, maybe. It'd be difficult.
Do not waste my potential.
Okay, how much cost to hire the special dude? 4 turns to recruit him. Wow. Okay. So, I mean, these legendary units, you can only have 1 per thing. This dude takes 4 turns to recruit. That's extreme. Okay, so they're making sure you're not exploiting that. This guy can be recruited. It's pretty expensive to recruit him. I mean, maybe they rebalance these where they're not as strong. I don't know. They are cool. Look at the price on some of these. I mean, they're about the same price as their counterparts. It does require a much higher level. Okay. So we'll figure that out next turn.
So, welcome, my countrymen.
It's not a good sign. Not a good sign that they don't want any more treaties, even though we have pretty
The
high standing
Empire.
with them. These guys are kind of creeping on us, although
By
they
Sigma's will,
could just be
come
running
in
at scaling,
peace.
but starting to draw a little attention. We're only strength rank 52. But we'll figure it out next episode. So it's definitely spicing up. It's going to get interesting. We're going to start getting some of these cool Empire units. We are just a few turns away from getting to tier 4. Getting some real wizards, hopefully. Getting some of those cool
Yes?
other units. So we've got... we have those cool spicy units from Middenland. We have 3 turns. We're going to be able to hopefully get some real wizards. We'll get some cannons, rocket batteries. How much are those? 248? 240? 256? Yeah, we can definitely afford some of those. Get a little spicier. We'll try some of these out. See which ones are good. That looks crazy, this Hellblaster volley gun. Although it doesn't really have an arcing shot. You gotta keep in mind, it doesn't have an arcing shot. Has armor piercing. I'm not sure about its explosion radius. And it's much shorter range. It's only 335. So the number looks crazy, the 1500. But just keep in mind, mortars also look like they do 590, which, okay, 1500 is 3 times as much. We just don't know the accuracy on it. But yeah, that looks really baller. That's something that stuck out to me that looks good. This would be good, like, anti-large. When Chaos starts coming at us with giants. And trolls and things like that. This could be good. This is very good at breaking towers on sieges, so usually want one of these so you don't have to waste mortar shots on it. It takes the mortars forever to cut through that. What's the ammo? 22. They all have 22. Yeah. And then this, historically, it does have poor accuracy, but this thing is baller. It has really good explosion radius, and it has a nice range at 475. So I'm not sure which would be better, the Hellblaster volley gun. This one has definitely a good arcing shot, so it can fire over hills. I don't know if this can or not. I doubt it. It looks like the kind of thing that would not have much arc. So I think this might end up being our strongest. But in the right circumstances, this might be pretty ridiculous too. So we'll see. And then we can't get the steam tank for a while, but oh my god, it's 859. So expensive. It does look good. So we'll have that, and we'll also get to toy around with these Outriders with grenade launchers, and then we'll have the option of getting more great swords, demigriffs, all kinds of fun stuff. So over the next couple episodes, we'll be pimping out our armies. We also have to decide and try to balance out, do we want to try to get 2 armies of like decent stuff, or do we want to go for like 1 killer deathball army? I think we're going to need 2 armies because there's so much going on. I mean, the greenskins could turn on us any moment. Vampires could turn on us. Over there, they're going to at some point. Chaos is going to come in at some point. Scaling's coming in. You know, it looks like Nuln or Ostlund or some of these other places might betray us pretty soon. You know, Bretonnian factions are always kind of a wild card. They haven't wanted to non-aggro with us, so they could come at us at some point. So we've got a lot of exciting stuff going on. So be sure to stay tuned, and we'll see what happens next time. Have a good day.